she would need, probably about 2 or 3 prosthetic limbs in the future because she's constantly growing. It's not you buy one and you're good, because she's so small. It's kind of an ongoing process, and there's a lot of different in and outs. Actually how the prosthetic attaches to a person is a big thing. So there's a lot of changes, and that money starts adding up a tremendous amount. You're looking at well over $100,000-$200,000 just to have that independence, have that kind of the psychological aspect that you can fit into a crowd, and you're not disabled, or you're not different in any way, which for especially for a kid, a small girl, it's pretty big. So for me, that was really the aha moment. I looked at kind of both things, and I saw this something I was building for fun in my bedroom could really potentially impact someone's life. And so that's what really motivated me, to take this to the next level, is that what I created can really make a difference. And to increase the functionality, what if she had independent finger control, and a control system that was easy, that she didn't have to think about, that she could do any task that she could think of, almost go beyond human functionality, or at least any prosthetic that's available in the market, which was to me really surprising. So after that, I went back to the drawing board, and I realized that she was not the only one that's facing this problem. Prosthetics are extremely expensive all around the world, for arms, for legs, and everything like that, and everything is extremely customized. And so that's where they find a lot of the costs and things like that. But I realized that it was kind of, the prosthetic industry is one of those few industries that haven't changed in the past 30 years. There's really 3 big global companies that run it all, and why they do that, and why there's no other competition, is because of the FDA, at least within the United States, is that for a small company to come along, it's almost impossible to develop something and then to actually go through the FDA approval, which takes right about 3 to 5 years, a couple $1 million. And the thing is that once you start that process, you can't change it, and so you pretty much have to put that technology on pause for 5 years until it passes, and then you can actually start selling it. And so it's for a small company, it's almost impossible to compete with a large industry like that, or at least these companies, unless you have tons of time and tons of money. And so this was something that I kind of realized, and that's when I started thinking maybe there are different ways. But the first thing I did was I started talking to other amputees, other people who were missing their arms, and tried to understand what a lot of the problems are. This is really the research of this, and how do I make something better? I want to understand what's good, what's bad, what kind of the personal side to it. Everybody is a little bit different, and they all have kind of some different issues with it all. And so that was extremely valuable to understand that feedback. So I actually was involved in a few kind of sport competitions for amputees,